Hello and welcome to Chicanime. My name is Lauren.
And I am Jessica.
And today we're going to watch Frieren.
See what all this hype is about.
Beyond Journey's End. Because I have no idea what to expect here, except for there's a cute elf girl.
Cute elf girl. Love
that is the information I have.
It's like a fairy tale.
All right, let's go. Techno.
Not the sound I was expecting for this, like...
Okay.
All right.
At the northernmost end of the continent, I arrived at the place that the people of this world call heaven. Areola.
Oh, I don't know if that's the word. But yeah, Areola, the land where souls rest.
Areola. How would you say that?
Areola.
Areola.
Areola. I like Areola though. Areola.
私たち勇者一行の凱旋です。盛り上がっているでしょうね。帰ったら仕事探さないとな。もうそんなこと考えているんだ。大事なことさ。魔王を倒したからといって終わりじゃない。この先の人生の方が長いんだ。
That's like Star Wars, right?
What?
Paladin?
No. I mean, that's Padawan.
Padawan!
A paladin, Jessica.
Please, please.
Is basically a fighter who has ties to a specific god, and they fight for that god.
Okay.
So, like, a cleric is, they're a priest, essentially.
All right.
But a paladin has more fighting stuff that they do. Like
all right. They're the crusaders.
Yeah,
people.
yeah. So they're fighting specifically for a god, though, and they do often have some kind of magical powers that they can use, but they're not as well versed in magic as like a cleric would be. Like the god doesn't necessarily work through them. I think they can, depending on what you're doing, but like they fight for the god.
All right, they fight for the god.
Yes.
Hallelujah. The budget this city has for confetti, man. What's the difference between a cleric and a mage?
A cleric again is a priest with magical ties to their god, and the god works through them. A warlock, they make a pact with a magical or otherworldly being that gives them power. Sorcerers just have inborn power.
All right.
Wizards have to study for their power, so they learn through books and
They're
stuff.
the nerds.
Yes, they're the nerds.
What's a bard besides, like, I know they sang and stuff.
Bards are fun. They're very useful. People, they kind of make fun of them a little bit.
I think that's, like, I always hear people making fun of bards. That's the reason I was like, you know what? That's probably who I'd end up being anyway.
Well, a lot of the time, the stereotype is that they're horny.
Oh, and well, then yes. I absolutely.
Bard is, like, roll to seduce the dragon.
Oh,
you know?
yes.
It's like the charisma
I'd go donkey on that shit. Sorry. That might be a tangent for our Patreon?
It might be.
Yeah,
We'll
if
see.
you guys would like to hear Lauren tell me all about Dungeons and Dragons in very clear and concise detail, check out our Patreon. You can get the full episodes uncut and earlier.
You get jump scared in like everything we watch.
I'm a cat. I swear.
終わってしまった。
I love him.
そうだね。僕たちの冒険はこれで終わりだ。10年ですか。
Wow, 10 years to fight to defeat the demon lord.
クソみたいな思い出しかないな。
Terrible memories are the best.
僕は君たちと冒険ができてよかった。
10 years for an elf is like a blink.
Yeah.
そろそろか。
Meteor shower.
エーラ流星でしたっけ。50年に一度の流星群。平和な時代の幕開けにはちょうどいいな。
I feel like if this was something that happened once every 50 years, more people would be watching.
There's
a lot of people down there. Maybe they're the only ones who are like...
I'm just thinking about dude, we had the eclipse a few days ago. Like the number of people who are out and about, like humans like weird meteorological occurrences.
Oh, I had so much fun. Let's go.
50年後、もっと綺麗に見える場所知ってるから案内するよ。
Bitch, we be dead.
He's gonna be an old man.
いや、なんでもない。
Yep.
これからどうするつもりだ。
魔法の収集を続けるよ。100年くらいは中央諸国を巡る予定
So
だから。
she's like a wizard then.
まあ、たまには顔を見せるよ。
Beautiful.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Snowman.
Yeah, she's 100% a wizard. She's just
Another
another
mimic.
how very
Cool shot.
Ophelia core.
Yeah, right?
そういえば魔王城で拾ったやつヒンメルに預けたままだっけ
なんか邪悪なオーラみたいなの出てるけ
Let's
ど
see how old
人体に
Himmel
害は
is.
ないよね。
わかんない確かここらへん
フリーレン
ヒンメル
Yep.
He did shrink.
He did.
Oh,
He's
he's
a
so
little man.
cute.
老いぼれてる
いいじゃない
あと魔王城で拾ったやつなんだけど
暗黒竜の角だね。片時も忘れたことはないよ。
His voice is so calming.
邪悪なオーラが出ていたからね。
My cabinet's been exuding an evil aura for
部
50
屋にでも放り
years.
込んでおいてくれてよかったのに
では、エーラ流星を見に行こうか。
Okay, he's not that old. The cleric seems
ず
like
い
he's
ぶん貫禄が出たねハイター
he's still old.
生
Like,
徒の司教ですから。あなたは全然変わりませんね。
He looks like Giles
he
from
does
Buffy.
look like Giles from Buffy.
だからここから1週
It's a
間
week's
くらい
walk. You're gonna make this old man
Girl.
walk for a
あの
week?
時に戻ったかのよ。
You're gonna make this old man sleep on the ground.
Yeah.
But you know what? I feel like he's kind of a Bilbo Bagginsy kind of guy. It's like this
Yeah.
one last adventure for
This-
him.
this
I think this is what he would want. You know? One
Yeah.
last adventure for this old man.
Love it.
ありがとうフリーレン。君のおかげで最後にとても楽しい
Yeah,
冒
one
険
last
が
adventure.
Oh
This
my
is a good
god!
to watch
Worth
it.
the walk! Oh my god!
Absolutely.
Love that for them. Feelings. Oh, little twinkles. Oh no.
Oh, funeral. Look at all the people who
Yeah.
cared about him too.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna cry.
悲しい顔一つしないなんて白状だね
Oh, y'all shut up.
Yeah,
お
right?
やおや。
Mind your business.
He's like, we're good.
君にやれこの白状
People are
Throwing them.
they're like, hey, we were friends with him too, and we're fine.
Yeah.
It's like, well, no, he did it. Like, you know, when someone's that old, it's like it's sad when they die, but it's also like, but if they lived a good life and they're happy, and
Yeah.
they were happy when they
It's
died,
like at a
it's horrible.
certain
It's the
point,
next
like whenever
adventure,
you
right?
whenever you can leave, whenever you can grow old gracefully and leave
Mhm.
with all of your faculties and be in a place where you can be surrounded by people who love and respect you, I think that it's something to be celebrated.
Yeah.
And it's less of a tragedy, and it's more of a remembrance, and
It can
it's
be
an
really
honoring.
beautiful.
Yeah.
The fact that she's here at all.
Yeah, right?
Like, dude, she's here.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I do love that the bishop is like standing.
And also it's like she's never like in any of the interactions that they've seen her in, well, I guess she's not here all that often, but she's never really showing that many emotions
No.
because yeah, whenever you have endless amount of time, none of it
She's just
it
pretty
just all
chill.
kind of blurs together, you know?
She's just pretty chill. Things
Yeah.
happen and then they don't and then they do again and she's like, okay,
Yeah.
all right. I will say though, I do love the bishop being like, hey guys, we're also not crying.
Yeah, like we're
And
fine.
the dwarf and like him were like, hey, look, we're okay. Like,
Yeah.
this is how we wanted to go. Like, he was happy. Like, this is, you know, we'll miss him.
Y'all should have seen his eyes twinkling a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
だって私この人のこと何も知らないしたった10年一緒に旅しただけだし
Oh, there she goes. She's crying. Oh.
人間の寿命は短いって分かっていたのになんでもっと知ろうと思わなかったんだろう
Yeah, that's the sad part. Like, that's the part that sucks because it's like you are left with regrets for the things you didn't
Yeah,
do.
I think that this being like the beginning of her like really understanding how to take every moment in the present and try to be more present with the people around her.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
では私も生徒に戻るとしましょう。二人
It
と
was
も
like a Batman exit of that carriage.
これで最後になるでしょうからね。
どこか悪いの？
長年の酒がたたりましてね。天罰だな。
さっきの木だ。この森いつも迷うな。どこだここ。
20 years after the death of Himmel the hero on the outskirts of the holy city of Strahl in the Central Lands.
Hello, young child.
どうかなさいましたか？いや、ハイターって人の家を探しているんだけど。
It's a nice house.
来てたんだ、生臭坊主。
He's not dead.
かっこよく死ぬのも難しいものですな。
あの子は
フェルンと言います。南側諸国の
Fern
繊細孤児でした。
らしくないね。進んで人助けするようなたちじゃないでしょ。ヒンメルじゃあるまいし、旅先で会う人とはなるべく関わるようにしているからね。それにハイターにはたくさん借りがあるから、死なれる前に返しに来た。
では一つ頼み事を。
Take care of Fern when I'm gone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna wreck her.
Yeah. Oh my god. And also I was just thinking about like the context. So she's a orphan. There you go.
I like
Orphan.
it, a orphan.
And I feel like in that way that she's already just completely jaded by life. So you have these two kind of opposing people who are jaded by life. One because she's been through so much that she's kind of over it. Another person who's seen, yeah. So I feel like that could be a really cool
That could be
dichotomy
a
to
very
work
fun
on.
dynamic. And then also, I'm thinking about way in the future when Fern dies.
Oh,
Like, and now she like cares about her like a daughter. Like that's gonna be a very upsetting for. It's like, because she's gonna like she'll say yeah, of course, and like because she's trying to learn more about humans, but like she has not let any of them worm their way into her heart.
Yeah.
But Fern is gonna like very much take up residence there, and it's
Yeah.
that's how she's gonna really realize how to relate to people.
Mhm.
I think is because she's going to basically have a daughter figure. It's gonna be found family and it's gonna be great. I don't think we're gonna see like Fern die. You know, like I don't think that would be something that happens.
Yeah,
in the show.
unless it's like one of those like far in the future,
Right, unless it,
like
jumps forward
telling
again.
the stories of old kind
Yeah.
of thing.
ごめんハイター。それだけはできない。
She's gonna say no. She's gonna do it.
Yeah.
実戦での見習い魔法使いの死亡率は知ってるでしょ。友人から預かった子を七に送るつもりはない
図書
よ。
から出土したものです。
Maybe they'll just run into each
こ
other
の魔
later.
導書には
Yeah.
She's older.
今は失われた死者の蘇生や不死の魔法が記されているとされています。
Oh.
そんな魔法が
不死とは言わず、ほんの少しでいいから。
I feel like that is a deception. I feel like he thinks there might be, maybe for her, like if she finds someone, you know, so that she might
Maybe.
have someone who can be with her.
That,
So
or-
maybe it's just like a.
That could be nice. I was like, it could also go the other way where like desperate men do desperate things.
True. And he's been a corrupt priest this whole time, so I
Yep.
could see that. I just I feel like a lot of his corruption is an act. It just always is never really been that
Yeah,
well,
he doesn't
in
seem
the
like
in the 20 minutes the show has been on.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a bad guy.
Yeah.
And I think maybe he wants to help Fern.
Yeah. Or yeah, Fern.
それと解読の片手間で構わないので。
いた。探すのが大変だったよ。いつも森で修行しているの？卓越した魔力の操作技術だ。
ハイター様にあの一番岩を打ち抜けば一人前
The
になれ
little
ると言わ
face
れま
rock,
した
the little rock looks like a head.
ハイターも分かってんじゃん。あれはね。
Damn. Hey, I didn't get jump scared.
You did not. Good for you.
このよう
I
に
get one per
し
episode.
てしまい届かぬ
魔法は好き。
ほどほどでございます。
私と同じだ。
All right.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, so that was a lot. But like I feel like we can see a lot of where she's gonna like go, and
Yeah.
like, I thought it was like interesting. The song at the end talked a little bit about loneliness, and it's like she's been alone.
Yeah.
Like even when she was with other people, she was very much apart. So like,
Mhm.
and she's like, I wanted to learn more about humans. So she spent 20 years potentially doing that, but also keeping everyone at arm's distance.
Yeah,
still.
because of how time is so yeah.
So I'm gonna be interested to see how she and Fern grow. And,
Yeah.
like how Fern helps her like reach out, because Fern seems like she's gonna be very like tight into herself too, because
Mhm.
she's not gonna want to reach out necessarily. Yeah.
Man. Oh man, that the little old man, I can't remember his name. Himmel?
The guy, yeah.
Yeah.
The little man.
Oh my gosh. He
Himmel.
was so sweet,
He
and
was so
his
nice.
voice was so pretty.
I will miss his voice.
Yeah. Yeah. And like her breakdown at that funeral too, like I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
That was painful
Yeah,
to see.
but
Like it
that-
is a tragedy that she felt
that she
didn't
had
get
regrets.
what she could have out of that relationship. That she's like, but I'll miss him.
And I always really love stories about the consequences of immortality, but I don't live my life according to what might happen there,
Yeah.
because I think there's something so beautiful and precious about only having this finite amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting to explore like how to really appreciate things if it wasn't for that. You know?
Yeah.
But no, I think one of the other reasons I find stories about an immortal character so interesting is because there's this correlation between immortality and the feeling of youth. Like whenever you think that you've got this infinite time, you don't. Whenever you think you've got infinite time, you don't make decisions that are specific to every. You don't feel like you have to be present and acknowledge everything around you, because you'll always have more time.
Yeah, there's gonna be more time to do it.
And whenever that time runs out, either for you or for people that you love around you, as you age, you learn how to really stay present and take
Yeah.
advantage of that. And I get why this show is so popular, because
Yeah.
it makes you really think about what's important,
We've been
y'all.
thinking, dude.
We've been thinking for like an hour.
We've
Sorry.
been thinking for a very long time.
Okay, yeah.
But it did make us think. Like whenever these videos go over like 50 minutes.
What time are we at right now?
We're at 51:06.
Woo!
So anytime these videos go over that long, you know that we're actually thinking about stuff and it's
Yes.
making us feel some kind of way. So thank you for sticking with us. It's not going to be that long on the YouTube. Most of that whole last bit is probably going to be mostly on Patreon. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of this, again, let us know.
Yeah.
Like we don't know. We don't know how long this is. We're gonna do this. Like, how long things are gonna take us.
Just
to get
like
through.
what's our energy? You know,
What are we feeling? And that is
All
that
right.
for today. Thank
Cheers.
you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Allah. Have a good day.
A bientôt.